You wake up in a small shack. You can't remember how you got there.
Must have been a fun night.
Welcome to Co-op Chaos, a game life balance podcast. Here are your hosts, Bob and Aaron.
Hello, I'm Bob.
Hello, I am Aaron. With us today is a whole lot of nobody. You know why? Because, well, I'll tell you why in a minute. But before that, Bob's going to shove some food in his mouth, and then I'm going to have him read the thing with the food in his mouth. Ready, set, go. Yeah, just keep going. It's good stuff.
I can't do it. I can't.
Okay, all right.
If you haven't listened to us before, Co-op Chaos is a podcast about gaming our way through the game of life while being busy, functioning, mostly, adults, and trying to maintain our long-distance friendships, both old and new, across this chaotic journey of life. Every week, we play a new co-op game that's usually under $10, share pieces of our lives with you, and talk about other games we continue to play that keep us sane, motivated, and stimulated.
And this particular game, as I mentioned before, is going to be Nobody Saves the World. So let's go! Nailed it.
And now I'm going to shove more avocado toast in my mouth.
Avocado toast. The downfall of civilization. Ah!
Yeah, mine's even worse because I put cottage cheese on it, and even now with the price of eggs, and I put chili crisp on it and sriracha. That's a big no-no. And everything bagel seasoning. Man, my bank account must be negative in the thousands now.
Oh man,
naughty child.
You're just living at large. Just spare no expense over here, sir.
The taste of financial failure. Avocado toast.
It's just so delicious.
Oh my god, it's so good. Especially that Cholula chili crisp. That stuff is amazing.
So how have you been, sir?
I've been good. My second oldest, though, he's had a rough day yesterday. He broke his foot at karate.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned, yeah. How's he doing?
He's fine. He's got his little air cast on. I just gave him some medicine before I came down to record. He is annoyed that he has to miss a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Sure, that's frustrating.
He's handling it pretty well, though. Could definitely be worse. But he was at karate. They were doing this, jump kick over these bag things, which, they do. And he, I guess when he jumped up over these things to land land his kick, he landed just the right way on, the side of his foot that he broke one of the bones leading up to, I don't even know the names of all the toes, the one next to the pinky toe. And then the one next to that, he potentially broke as well. So we're waiting for a podiatrist to look at it and tell us what the full scope is going to be. If we need to do surgery.
Lovely.
Yeah, so hopefully it's not that bad, but I guess we're going to find out. These guards are yelling at us. No one's allowed through here. Well, fine, I don't want to go there anyways.
Hold up. This area is under lockdown. We're waiting for Ranger tasked with delivering a message for us. No one else is allowed through.
All right, fine, buddy.
Jeez.
God. Leave us alone.
A visitor. Where are your pants? An excellent
We ain't got no pants. Yeah, we're just kind of these naked little dudes with these black hollow eyes running around.
Oh, you
creepy.
have amnesia? That doesn't explain the lack of pants. But I'm forgetful myself. I'm sure Nostramagus can help us with a potion or something. He's only the most powerful wizard to have ever lived. Now, where does he live again? Oh, right, behind me, the mansion with his name on it. Oh. Yeah, how could you have forgotten? Don't worry, I won't look.
Okay, lady. Let's see. How's life going? I'm taking all 4 of the kiddos to see the Mario movie that you had some strong feelings towards last time.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll like it more. Maybe.
I mean, my kids liked it, but
Well, as long as the kids like it, it's fine. I can sit there and drink soda and eat popcorn, and
yeah.
The movie theater that we go to is like one of those fancy ones with the recliners and the luscious chair.
I mean, it was visually interesting enough that I wasn't completely bored, but...
Yeah. All right, well, I guess we'll see. I'll have to report back next week when we record then. Season 4 of From comes out today.
Oh, is that today?
Yeah, so I'm excited to watch that later, because that show is fantastic.
What is that released on?
That is on, I want to say it's MGM Plus, which I think is like one of the ones that you have to do an add-on for like Hulu or Amazon Prime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I have it added on Prime.
I forget which, because I can never remember what shows are on which thing, and then I'm like always like, I go to watch something and I boot up like the wrong stupid streaming service, and it's like, no, not this one.
Yeah, one of the things that I do appreciate about Google is that if you Google like a show or a movie, it will give you like a rundown of where it's playing and if it's like a pay one or not.
Mm.
And mine will be like you have this one. Oh, hi, Nostramagus.
He's gone.
He's gone. Who did this?
This is Randy the Rad talking to us now.
He does look pretty rad.
Master, I will avenge you. You must be a new trainee. Wear your pants. Show some respect. Nostramagus, the most powerful wizard of all time, has been kidnapped. He must have left a clue for me. Randy the Rad, his intrepid protege.
Like how he had to say his own name.
I'm basically a master wizard. Nostramagus has delayed my graduation from the protege program for the 5th time, but he knows I'm ready. I need to think. Snaps finger. Make me a coffee. Caramel macchiato, venti, extra shot, half skim milk, half mountain goat milk, 2% foam, and pronto. Okay, so we gotta make this guy coffee. Ooh, what'd you find in a drawer?
And the drawer was blinking and there was an arrow, so I went for it. Ooh, is that a magic wand?
Randy, I'm in trouble. Take the wand. Find me. And I wanted that coffee yesterday, Slowpoke.
What a turd.
Wait, what were you doing over there? This is a crime scene. You weren't messing with anything, were you? Tell Randy about the wand? No. Hell no, he's a jerk.
Option 2, please.
Yeah, hell no, he's a jerk. You're not a trainee. You are officially a suspect. Gasp.
Uh-oh.
Randy, monsters have invaded the Grand Castle. It's covered in a strange fungus. This is a guard that just came in. I'll deal with you later. Could you move a bit to the right? So he had us stand on a trapdoor, and we fell into what looks like a dungeon.
Nice.
Lovely. Do we touch the magic wand? Yeah.
Ah, nice. We both. I was gonna say, I hope we both get the wand.
You now have quests.
Yay for quests. Ooh, I did something. Oh, you did something. A broken toilet. Oh, no.
Didn't stop someone from using it, though. Ew.
Nasty.
The crystal seems to be saving my progress. A little save spot.
This is a star door. Okay. You need 8 stars to open this door. How do we get more stars?
Doing...
it's what?
by
Hopefully
completing those
ceiling.
little objectives.
Oh, yeah.
So we had an objective of examine our surroundings, and now we walked around and interacted with the environment, and we completed the objective. So now we go back into good job, press the start button, enter the quest menu, then redeem your completed quests.
Oh.
So then we redeem that, and we get another star. Blammo. And we leveled up from a rank F nobody to a rank D nobody. And we unlocked a new form that we can change into, a rat.
Oh, interesting.
Redeeming quests is the best way to get star XP and form points.
Yeah, my only other life update is still rereading through the Walking Dead graphic novels, and I gotta say, I just forgot how fantastic those are. So if you haven't ever read the Walking Dead graphic novels and you want to have a good time, highly recommend.
Did those come to like a conclusion? Did they end those, or are those still going?
No, they ended a few years ago.
I'll have to go back and see if I can, because I definitely don't have all of them.
Yeah.
Right
There's like
now,
a little
there's,
cutout of Nostramagus, and I'm just standing there with my face in it. It's like one of those.
Like take a photo, in the cardboard cutout thing with
Actually,
your face in the face hole.
I am going to take a photo of it, and then I'm going to post it on the Discord.
Mhm.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, it came to a conclusion. I thought it was excellent. There's some good things and bad things. Not like bad in terms of like bad quality, but like in terms of how the story goes. Things that you're sad about as a reader.
Mm-hmm.
Things that you're happy about. But yeah, it was good. A lot of people really didn't like that they deviated a lot towards the end from the comics in the show.
They deviated right off the bat, I feel like.
Well, they did, yeah. I mean, season 1 was... Oh, I think I died.
Because what was it? They had that Shane character that was like, dude, you're supposed to die like forever ago. Oh, we died.
Shane was supposed to die, like, if he had died in the show at the same point that he originally died in the comics, he would have been dead by, like, probably the 4th episode of the series. But they decided not to do that. They decided to flesh out his character, which I loved. I thought they just gave this, like, character that was kind of like, you didn't really have any, like, attachment to him. To, like...
I did like the actor they had for him, so...
Oh, John Bernthal, yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah.
I love everything that he's in.
He does a great Punisher.
Oh, yeah, he's amazing as Punisher. He was in that other show that I watched with the wife a while ago, His and Hers.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
It was like a thriller. It was good. It was really good. I wonder how we get health.
We have a level up thingy that we need to do. Is we completed a rat quest.
Filthy rat.
And now we unlock Gnaw, which gives us health by biting. It's like a steel health power for the rat.
Okay.
Excellent timing on your question there, sir.
Yeah, that was perfect. We didn't even plan that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can talk about The Walking Dead all day, though. Some of the differences. I guess spoiler territory if there's any listeners that haven't watched it or read the graphic novels and they want to continue it. But you know, the character Carl is probably the biggest one to note.
Carl.
He was such a pivotal character throughout the entire comics, and I don't think it's really much of a spoiler to say that he lives in the comics, because that was like the one character that I think Robert Kirkman always said, like, he's safe because it's supposed to be like ultimately like his story.
Mm-hmm.
But then they killed him off in the show.
Did they?
At like a point like way before he reached. Yeah, it was so stupid. And it's my one big criticism of the show. Like, I liked the changes that they did for the most part. That was the one that I just could not get on board with.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like way before like his character has like this huge arc, and then they tried to like replace his character with a new character for that arc, and it was not well done. And then they killed off that character.
Revived in time. How do I revive you?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was bad. They couldn't have done his character any harder of a disservice.
I remember there was some female character, I forget who it was.
Andrea.
Who was like in the comics, was that it? Who was like in the comics, she was like a badass. And then like, and in the show, she was like...
They wrote her character so poorly in the show.
Stereotypical, like, badly written female character.
Yeah.
You know?
And a lot of people get on the actress. I thought she was a good actress. I just feel like they didn't write her character comic worthy.
No, I don't think it was the actress's fault at all. Like,
yeah, Laurie Holden, she's great.
They changed the character entirely.
They deviated too hard on the source material for her, and they just undid that character. there was actually a lot of controversy in how her character died in the show, because originally they were going to have her live, and then they made like a kind of like a last-ish minute decision to change that and have her die. And she was like super pissed off about it. Fairly, basically like told her, yeah, like you're going to be in the show, like what happens with like you and like other main characters is going to happen, you know. And then they were like, actually, we changed our mind. Bye.
Yeah, lame. I suppose I understand, like, sometimes they're like, oh, we want to leave some surprises, you know, for people who know the material. It's like, yeah, but don't completely change a character.
Yeah.
Keep this core character and put them in a situation that never happened in the original story. Do that.
Right.
So that way you have the same character, you know, just in a different situation. So that we're technically getting more of that character and how they would react in different places and scenarios, not changing who they are.
Yeah, absolutely. They could have done some things better in the show. They did some things better in the show than they did in the comics, in my opinion, too. The governor character, for one, I thought his character in the show was way better than his character in the comics.
I don't know that I made it that far in the show, so I couldn't...
Yeah, that would be season 3. Meet the governor in the second episode of season 3. Did you get to that part in the comics?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you know how, like... Oh, I think I died again.
Oh, you're dead? Oh, I just gotta stay alive for another few seconds. I like that. I like that as a revive mechanic. It's just like, I just need to not die and then eventually come back.
Yeah, so comic book governor was like this maniacal, like crazy character, right? And he like kind of had a facade like for his people, but then he was just like, I'm gonna do horrible things to you, ha ha ha.
Oh yeah, he had like a zombie kid, right?
Yeah, and he does in the show too. They kept that, but they just wrote his character a little bit more like multi-dimensional for the show. So he's not just like that. They kind of had this like different direction that they took him in the show. So he kind of just has this different depth to him where like when he does finally kind of like meet his end, you're almost like, I do kind of feel bad for him a little bit, even though he's horrible. And he doesn't do quite as much of the same bad stuff in the show as he did in the comic. They make it a little bit harder for you to let go, and the actor was so incredible that it was kind of sad to see him go. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I could talk about Walking Dead all day. So what's new with you?
Mm-hmm. I didn't have too much going on. Yeah, my weeks, it's been like another week where I just feel like I'm just trying to keep my head above water. I haven't been watching anything too new. I haven't really been playing anything too new. The wife wanted me to let you know that they're watching Testaments.
Okay.
That's the spinoff of whatchamacallit, right?
Oh, Testaments is... Oh.
That's the Handmaid's Tale spinoff or whatever.
Oh, I didn't even know that it had come out. I think we knew that it was coming up, but we hadn't watched it yet because we postponed watching the final season of Handmaid's Tale for like way too long because the wife just wasn't ready yet. Yeah, so I guess now we were literally just talking yesterday about like, well, like we just finished this show, like what are we going to watch now? And now this is going to have to be on the list because, well, I guess we're going to be watching this now. Thanks. Well, I can't say names, but thanks, Aaron's wife. Usually I wouldn't say that because I feel like that's insulting, but and for anonymity's sake, yeah, we'll have to watch that. Thank you. Yeah,
no problem. Did we not? We needed 8 stars, I thought. Did we not get one in that dungeon? Are we missing one?
I don't think we did. I wonder if we can go back into the dungeon.
Yeah,
that would be something that I wouldn't like if they're like, well, you need more resources, so do the same thing you just did.
Yeah, the dungeons do, like, you run through them, and then, like, stuff does respawn. So there is a little bit of a grind mechanic.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind grinding if the grind is you're doing different levels each time. You know, it's kind of like, you could argue, like, Helldivers 2, for example. Like the grind is like maybe you're doing like the same map multiple times, but like the missions are different. Like how the bad guys come at you could be different each time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so we got to poison them first and then use the consume thing on them.
How do we poison them?
So as you use your basic attack, there's like a little poison ticker that like kind of builds up
Oh.
above their head.
So we just have to bite them and it poisons them?
Yeah, like once you bite them, you see how there's like a little circle thing above their head?
Yeah.
That fills up. So you keep biting them, and it'll fill up and turn purple.
Yeah.
And then they're poisoned.
I think I died again.
That's okay.
You're like, I'm just going to get out of here.
Yeah, because we completed the objective, which was to kill a certain number of baddies that had been poisoned first.
Okay, well that makes it better if we can duck out and we don't lose stuff.
Now, if we go here,
Redeem
and
it.
that, now we have 8 stars.
Perfect.
And we unlocked a new form.
Guard.
Guard.
Nice. Sword slash unlocked. Bravado unlocked. Oh,
Ooh, and we
unlocked
the
Ranger.
Ranger.
Charge arrow. Poison tipped.
Ooh. And then we also have each form gets like their own like set of quests. So if you change the filter on the quests or whatever, you can see like there's guard quests and ranger quests and rat quests.
Okay. That's kind of nice, like a little variation.
Okay, so we can go over to the little save rock and come over to the store. We put our stars in it and blammo.
Pew.
Like you just destroy everything and just money.
And chocolate.
Oh yeah, that's another way to get health back. Anytime you pick up those little chocolate bars or that you just get from smashing items.
Also like how you don't have to spam the button to attack, you just hold it down.
So yeah, we got to go to this thing to change to our
so we can get
for the
through.
first time.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out all these buttons. There we go.
Oh, dude, like I don't know what it is about this game, but I am constantly just button mashing to find like the right menu button. Oh, so now that we can turn into rangers, we come back over to these guards who are like waiting for a ranger. Waiting for a ranger tasked with delivering a message for us. I guess you must be that ranger. Can you pass an important message to Randy? He left in a hurry not too long ago to investigate the monster invasion of the Grand Castle north of here. Here's the message. We are out of mountain goat milk for your coffee. Can we use regular goat milk instead? Master Sergeant Guard. I'm so glad we were stopped at the gate for that.
Yeah, thanks for that, buddy. What a waste. Stupid guard. Ooh, what's this?
Choo choo arrow.
What is this?
Hold right trigger to lock your direction.
Oh, right trigger for me pulls up a different menu.
Oh. What does it say on your screen here, though? RT?
Yeah, it says R2. But then when I press R2, even if I hold it, it just brings up like options, controls.
What about your R1?
That lets me select the character. Oh, do you have to pull up that map first and then pick it?
No. My right trigger locks the direction my character's facing. My right bumper is the radio wheel character selection. Left trigger is map for me, and right bumper is a quick checking character quests.
The only thing that lets me lock my direction is if I'm trying to shoot my arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing else lets me do it. Well, kiss my biscuit. Ooh, a fairy.
Hey there, buddy. I've got some good stuff for you. Here you go. Your mana just went up by a little. There's lots of other fairies like me scattered around the world. Try to find us all.
That's definitely the voice that guy had. He looked sketchy. He was offering us like a mana potion, like from the inside of his trench coat, like like a dude trying to sell watches.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny. I feel like people are gonna like be listening to this and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I thought that was like the game audio." Their voices are pretty good.
We are on to theme of the month: pleasant twists and space. Because I updated my Google Doc. Do you have a question, sir?
I am manifesting one right now as we speak, so I'm just gonna do this one live. Delightful twist. You are very hungry. You go to your favorite sandwich place, and they have all the most disappointing things in the world. All the meats that you hate, like maybe like that like olive loaf stuff,
Ugh.
whatever other like stuff that you don't like. Maybe they've got like a weird like, what are some like, if like someone was like, look at all these deli meats I have for you, like what are like a few that you're like, nah, those are nasty?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not huge. Yeah, like an olive loaf, or like maybe I don't know. I'm not huge into salami. I
Okay.
used to be when I was a kid, but
All right. So those are your two options, salami and olive loaf.
ugh.
And the only thing that's going to save you is adding condiments, which they just so happen to have like your absolute most favorite condiments. What are you going to throw on whichever meat you're choosing to make that crappy sandwich a delightful twist of a sandwich?
Oh goodness. I assume they have like cheeses and sides and things.
Oh yeah, you can throw any toppings on it that you want. However, you're
All
going
right.
to rectify this horrible meat.
That's funny that you came up with a sandwich. I almost had a sandwich question today. See, I'm just skipping past a bunch of dialogue that we totally just missed whatever's going on in the story, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, all I've got to work with is salami for meat. I mean, that's not the worst thing. I mean, I think if you got some salami, you can throw some cheese on with that. Maybe some lettuce and tomato if you have it. I feel like mustard's the way to go. Or, mustard mayo combo. I feel like, you need, with salami, I feel like you need something kind of like a sharp mustardy taste, not like a ketchup or a honey mustard. You need something that's got a little zing,
bite to it. Yeah.
Maybe a pickle.
Okay.
And then if you get a good, drink, maybe some kind of delightful soft drink, like even a sandwich that you're like, this is not like what I wanted, but you're like, I can make this work.
Okay.
So yeah, not my go-to sandwich, but I can live with that.
That's fair. Ooh,
Hello,
who's this
small
guy
child.
peddling stuff?
Picked a bad time to visit, pal.
Shut up, kid.
Give me your lunch money.
I've seen you around with those full pockets, my friend. Nope, you do. You got to do the salesperson. I'm jumping in too much.
No, you're fine. I was going to do the same exact voice. I've seen you around with those full pockets, my friend. You're quite an interesting being. Yes, a bit of an oddity you are. A rich oddity. I'm sure we can find a resting place for all that gold. Call me shopkeeper. But if you buy enough things, you can call me Honey Bunny.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
I like you did like a version of like the old man, the old creepy guy from like Family Guy.
Oh, yeah. Y'all got some gold for me? Have a good one. Of course, it figures that the creepy old dude is near the child in the village.
Oh.
Ooh, portal.
Yeah, but I don't think we've unlocked anywhere else to teleport
Oh,
to.
fast travel. That's a nice feature. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what my answer would be to my own question now. Ooh, who's this derpy-eyed lady? Hey, girl. You're not from here, are you? You should definitely check out the horse mines to the northeast.
Is that where they mine horses?
I hope so. They have horses, and it's a mine.
Thank you for that insightful tip.
Thanks, lady. I'm trying to kill these like peacock things, but it won't let me.
Oh yeah, I don't think those are baddies.
Yeah, but I'm kind of like want to cut them up so we can eat them, kind of like the floor chickens in Vampire Survivors.
Oh. Floor chicken.
I love that Southern floor chicken, brought to you by Left 4 Dead 2. Ellis.
Hey guys, Aaron here, in post-production land. Now, just wanted to give you a little behind-the-scenes action here. And so here I am editing, and I see a note has been left for me by my compatriot, Bob, Left 4 Dead 2 mention. Insert horn! ! Well, unbeknownst to Bob, I have had a sound effect sitting here on my soundboard for this very occasion. What occasion is that, you may ask? Well, I will tell you. That occasion is somebody telling me when to press the air horn. And I am a contrary person by nature. I just can't help it. You tell me what to do, and I am going to want to not do it. Now, I have self-control, but, this is my show, partly, in half, 50% at least. So, this is, without further ado, the Don't Tell Me What to Do button. Yes, the Don't Tell Me What to Do button. The people were telling me get that horn ready, and that took all the fun out of it. So, here we are. Surprise! Now, let's go back to that interesting Bob rant. I'm excited for that.
I love that Southern Floor Chicken, brought to you by Left 4 Dead 2. Ellis here, and I have decided to open up another franchise of floor chicken. Southern fried, on the floor, the cleanest place you can find, baby.
The king's going on about something to do with his castle. I assume you know how star doors work.
Sort of.
I say sort of.
Oh,
Well, neither do I. Go on, my dear subject. Show those monsters the royal greeting. A kick to the skull. So now we have to get into the castle. We need 15 stars.
We've got
We currently
one.
have one. So now we gotta, I assume, go do some, Legend of Zelda adventuring.
This does look like a very stylized version of like a top-down, like modern Legend of Zelda game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's a top-down. I would call this like I know we're not at that part yet, but I would call this like a hack and slash. So.
Yeah. I like a lot of deli meat, so that question's really hard for me, but I don't like piccolo. That's probably like the one that I don't like. I like other varieties of bologna type meats, but not that one. That one's, I hate olives.
Mm-hmm.
But so I guess it would have to be that one, and I would do some very, very good cheese, like a Cabot seriously sharp cheddar, and I would do that like hot pepper spread stuff that you can get at Maria's.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have been able to find jars of that locally, which has been a life changer because most sub shops here don't have it. I think there's like one that does.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a very East Coast thing, apparently. Ever since the Calamity showed up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip past.
No, you're fine. The Calamity, like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom Calamity. Hey now, buddy. Watch that copyright infringement.
Mm-hmm. So let's see, anything more to your sandwich of destiny?
Yeah, I think I would throw some mustard on there too, just to help cover the taste, because olive oil. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then like some sort of like really like crazy bread, like a jalapeno cheddar or something, like anything to mask the taste of the meat.
I like how instead of just destroying like vases everywhere, they're just bags of trash.
Yeah. Trash.
Or, like,
trash cans on fire.
That are on fire.
I mean, I do appreciate that you just seem to have like an infinite level of respawns.
Yeah, so long as the other person's still alive.
Yeah.
So let's see, you ready for my attempt at a question here that I definitely did not think of at the last moment? You are a superhero. You have superpowers. Your superpower is you can give people nipple twists. And you remember that scene in what was it? I think it was Phantom Menace where oh wait, no, it wasn't Phantom Menace. It was what was the second one? Attack of the Clones. where Obi-Wan gets offered the death stick in the club, and he does the Jedi mind trick and says, like, you want to go home and rethink your life?
Yeah.
That's what your power does. You give people nipple twists, and it makes them want to go home and rethink their life. That's your power. So the question is, your power also can have one random side effect of your choosing. It's going to be the same thing every time. Like, you don't get to change it, but it has to be temporary. Like, it's a temporary side effect. Like, they have a French accent for 24 hours or something, or their breath smells like Tabasco sauce. I don't know, like, whatever, some random thing happens to them for a duration of time. I don't know, probably not more than a week. So the question is, what's the random side effect that your power also does? And what is your superhero name? What are you going with?
So the side effect has to be a bad one or a good one?
It doesn't have to be. It just has to be temporary. It can't be like, it can't be something that's going to change somebody's life.
So I am the Brazen Burrito.
Mm-hmm.
My superpower of tweaking the nipples of the miscreants is going to be fueled by my need to eat the burrito. So I have to eat the burrito to charge up. And the side effect of helping these people through the nipple tweaks is they have stinky, oniony burrito breath for a week.
Okay.
So that's how it'd be.
All right. Let's see. I think the side effect for me is probably going to be they have to, like, talk funny in some way. Like, probably, like, they are, like, their voice is high-pitched or whatever for, like, the next few days or something. And I think my superhero name is going to be just the Nerpler. And my superhero outfit is going to be, like, just... It doesn't matter what it is, but it's got to be all purple.
Okay.
So, I'm the purple Nerpler. But my official name is just the Nerpler.
Call you Nerp
also,
for short.
We died.
Yeah, we did. That was a tough one. I mean, it is the Tower of Atonement, so...
Womp womp.
Did you have a life co-op this week?
I feel like I did, and I forgot what it was, or who it was. What about you? Did you have a life co-op?
That's a great question. I feel like I usually try to just come up with one.
I mean, yeah, I think I'll have to give it to the wife again this week for just keeping me sane and keeping my tower in the house of cards I call life standing, keeping all the plates spinning.
Absolutely.
Just being that other person that picks up the slack where you're gonna drop it.
Right. Ah, bad guys. Chicken leg or turkey leg. Some kind of meaty leg.
Is it on the floor? It's floor chicken.
Floor chicken.
The co-op of life.
I'm going to give my life co-op to the oldest because when second oldest broke his foot yesterday at karate, we didn't even realize that his foot was broken yet. So, I picked them up and then, we came home and he was just like, my foot hurts really bad. I don't even know if I can, walk. And then my oldest, picked him up on his back and carried him into the house.
Oh, he just went for it.
Yeah.
Just come on, bud.
Right. And I mean, they're just a little over a year apart in age, so it's not like they're, much different in size.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like, I got you, dude. And then even further, later on, I had taken the two younger kiddos out to go food shopping and stuff. And while we were there, the wife texted me to say, hey, second oldest is still complaining about his foot hurting and he tried to get up and walk and he couldn't even walk. So then she ended up taking him to urgent care. And then again, oldest carried him in and then was pushing him around in the wheelchair. So that was kind of nice.
Oh.
Because he wasn't going to go at first, but then he decided to go for moral support.
I died.
And then he was just physically lifting him around. So nice job, buddy. Very proud of you for being a solid big brother.
nobody saves the world. This is I would call this a top-down hack and slash.
Yeah.
It is a max players of 2, so this is more of a...
This is a bro-op game.
Yeah, for sure. Not a good for you and the boys type of game, but not bad for what it is. So the original price is actually $24.99. I snagged it on a sale for $7.96, and is actually not even the lowest it's been. The lowest it's been is the current price. It's on sale at the moment for $6.24.
That's what we go for. Inexpensive but good games.
Yeah. The objective and story, you are playing as this little weird hollowed-eyed dude that has amnesia and comes across a magical wand that makes it so you can change into different forms. So far we've gotten a rat form, we've got a guard form, we've got a rogue form, or ranger form I should say.
Yeah.
And I assume we are going to save the world at some point.
I would think so.
Based on the title. So I think that's probably the story. The controls, this is definitely, I think, a good controller game. Although I've been, I don't know about you, but I was playing this game, a lot last night, and then, playing it today, I still feel like I struggle to find the right button to press the menu. Or whatever it is.
Well, I mean, as most of the games that we play, this is my first time running through this, and I have been struggling because the key mapping on the controllers is absolutely terrible. None of the buttons make sense with how it's A, and for me on the GameCube controller, it's Y. Mm-hmm. It's not even close.
We've unlocked the form of horse.
Oh, look at that horse with those dead eyes. Ugh. After struggling through where everything is mapped on the controller and figuring it out, it's fine. I don't know if I have the option. Maybe I could actually look now while we're talking about it, but I would love to be able to change. Actually, yeah, it looks like I can change where...
Oh, so you can remap stuff.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. The actual controls in terms for combat are basic. You have a standard attack, and then you have a mana attack. Your standard attack regenerates your mana, so the more you use your mana attack, it's going to deplete. You just got to switch back to the other attack. So, I mean, the controls in terms of that are not complicated, and then other than that, you're just using your, stick control to control direction. It's just a matter of, this button brings up the map, and this button brings up this menu, and this button brings up this other different menu, and it's just kind of remembering where all those are. So it's not difficult, but there's a little bit of... There's some buttons to learn,
Yeah. Yeah, see, now I just changed it, so now when I press A, which is the big button on the GameCube controller, I'm doing my main attack. Mm-hmm. Because it was weird pressing, the little button above that to do a main attack.
Oh, yeah, that would be weird. The art style. Everything is kind of like a top-down, flat, looks like a hand-drawn type of style.
Yeah, it's very indie feeling. And the color
cartoony
scheme is interesting to me because in some areas it's very vibrant, and in others it's kind of these dullish, dingy tones, which gives it a very interesting atmosphere.
Yeah, there's a lot of lighting effects and everything, despite the fact it's not very complicated graphics or anything. They still kind of did a lot here, it seems like.
Yeah.
So I like the art style. I feel like it seems familiar, I've seen it in a cartoon somewhere, but I can't place which one.
Kind of has almost an Invader Zim-ish feel.
A little bit, yeah, I could see that.
Or similar cartoons to that.
Mm-hmm. So what do you like and what don't you like about this game so far?
Well, I didn't like having to struggle through the key mapping on the controller. I wish I had looked at that sooner, but even still, I don't know. A lot of these games I feel could do a better job on the back end of having the game recognize what controller you're using and auto key mapping to that specific controller. Mm-hmm. I think that's an issue that I have with a lot of games though, because they either default to an Xbox controller or they default to a PlayStation controller. But
yeah, those kind of seem to be the standards that everybody uses.
Right, which I don't understand because I know that like pro gamers also still use the GameCube controller, so like you would think that key mapping would be something
like that
that
would be an option, or
yeah, like it should be more prevalent, and it's not. So that would be a gripe. But that being said, it was relatively quick to like remap the keys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the gameplay, because it feels like kind of like a new, like, you know, they have like the new like top-down Zeldas, like the remakes of Link's Awakening, similar kind of vibe. So I like that. I like that it's kind of Zelda adjacent. I like the humor in it. There's a lot of funny humor, a lot of stuff that you might not necessarily anticipate.
like this salesperson that just like hissed at us with a snake tongue.
Right. Oh man, yeah, this salesperson is creepy. Yeah, I think, you know, it seems like it's a little bit of a grind. That would be, you know, maybe a gripe, maybe not. I know some people like to do a grind. I'm okay with a grind, but not, you know, kind of like earlier, like we had said, we had to go back into the same level that we went into to get the things that we needed in order to continue forward. Like, don't make me grind through the same area. Like, let me go through different areas. But otherwise, I mean, it's fun. It's pretty easy to pick up. It's a pretty solid like array of enemies to fight, so there's good variety there. You know, even still, like the gameplay does feel very Legend of Zelda, how you have to like break things to like get resources. That's pretty standard.
Yeah, there's a lot of like smashing random objects around the environment, opening chests. Like it definitely feels like a top-down like Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say about it. It's good. I would play it again.
Yeah, I'd definitely play this again too. I think this is a good one that could be good for solo or like co-op. Because I mean, some of the games we pick that are co-op, they're fun, but they're only fun co-op. You know, it's like I also like to have a game where like when everybody else isn't available, I can still pick it up and like play it on my own.
Yeah,
You know, and there's a lot of games that we've found lately where it's like, this is an amazing co-op game, but like a trash solo game, you know?
Yeah.
This, I would say this is a decent co-op game, not amazing because it's only like 2-player, but like in terms of like, this is definitely like a game that you can play on your own, and then it looks like you can use your save file when you do the multiplayer.
Right.
I think this is one that fits that kind of niche that I always tend to look for, where I could definitely play this on my own. I could definitely play this with somebody else, and it would be like just as much of an enjoyable experience both ways.
Yeah, I agree.
So I like that about it. I love the art style, like the animation.
Right.
It's very distinct, and like again, like I can't place it. It definitely reminds me of some cartoon I've seen, but I don't know what. I don't like the controls. Yeah, like you were talking about, like the control mapping and everything. Like I feel like they overcomplicated a little bit the controls a bit, but in terms of like this button brings this up and this button brings that up, but as you said, it wasn't too bad to remap, so
yeah, it just took a minute.
Not a huge detractor, I think.
I like that this
the
cottage has like an HVAC unit on it.
Yeah, it's this kind of this funny blend of like modern and medieval art going on. We've got computers alongside of Ouija boards and witch hats.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I like a good hack and slash. I like a game that you can pick up with your controller, and it's something about like playing like a keyboard and mouse game. Like it's something that's gonna suck me in, and I'm gonna find myself leaning in closer and closer to the screen. So I like something where I can hold a controller and like try to lean back a little bit more and relax into the game.
Yeah.
So this is a good one for that, I feel. And it's just got one of those good classic hack and slash, like you're just moving around the map, and just it's not overly complicated. You're not, having to do a bunch of like sequenced moves or anything. You're just pressing the button like die, die, die. So
Right.
I like it for that aspect. The combat gets a little bit repetitive, so I could see this getting like a little bit stale.
Yeah,
after a while.
absolutely.
But I like that part of the mechanic of the game is instead of like weapons or anything, you change into a different type of character with like a different fighting style. So you're
Right.
like, I want something that's a little bit more tanky right now. Let me switch to the guard. Oh, I want something that's going to be quick and poisonous. Let me switch to the rat and bite things. No. That's like a really fun mechanic that I'm enjoying.
Yeah, I agree. It's interesting. It's different.
And like all the money that you pick up, it's not all the same. Like sometimes it's like this thing that looks like a little dollar bill. Sometimes it looks like a little like I think it's a yen. Sometimes it looks like rupees from like Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, they've got all the currency.
It's just like random generic, but it's all valued at the same. It seems like, you know, so it's all just kind of like it's more of a joke of just like, oh, you get monies. And then, like, the food items are kind of the same. It's like chicken legs or, like, bars of chocolate.
Right.
So, I find that silly and humorous, and I died.
Oh, I died. Run away. Run back.
So, and I mean, so far, I don't think I've seen anything in here in terms of any of the humor that's, like, too adult. So, I mean, like, I feel like there's no problem playing this with the kids.
Yeah. Where was that cave? It was over here, wasn't it?
Beyond, again, the 2-player limit, so maybe, you know, if you're, like, trying to play with more than one at the time, that would be a problem, but it'd be a good game if you were, like, if you're trying to give a particular kiddo, like, some one-on-one time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes that's a struggle for me, where sometimes the kids, they don't want to be playing with their other sibling, you know. They just want some parent time.
Yeah.
So sometimes you need a good game selection for that, and I could play this with them, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's one that's you know, always hard, is like making all the time with all the kids. You need to change to a rat to go through a rat hole. Yeah, so you know, like last night, like the second oldest, you know, just wanted to watch some Stranger Things, so we watched a episode of that, just, you know, since he had his broken foot moment, and yeah, you just gotta figure out that time. Sometimes, yeah, it's like, you know, you play a video game with like the kiddos. Like I've played Shotgun Farmers with a couple of the kids. You know, my third oldest really loves Goat Simulator 3. It's like her favorite game. She's so funny. And she'll like come down here to play it on one of the computers while the wife is like working. And my wife will be like, yeah, she's like, look, I'm doing this like goat thing. And she's like, it looks pretty fun. I'm like, you should try it, wife. It is fun.
Yeah, I like that. This is another one that I think I can play with the kids.
Yeah.
There's that.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't found like too much of that, so it is kind of nice to find that.
Yeah, we do tend to get, you know, find more adults.
Yeah.
Spectrum items.
I mean, to be fair, you know, like pretty sure in our first episode we made the comment of like finding time to like do stuff with the kids, but also finding our own time. And I think a lot of times we find games that are just kind of like geared towards like our own time.
Yeah, us finding that time.
Which I think makes sense. I mean, for the most part, when we're gaming, it's, you know, late at night, the kids are already in bed. It's just kind of us doing our thing.
Yeah, just going around horse kicking cat wizards.
Take that, you filthy cat wizards. I don't know that I like the horse that much. I might change back.
Yeah, the horse is a little tricky because you have to like turn to do to kick with your back legs to attack.
Right.
You have to like run up and then look away and then kick.
Like how there's just giant carrots everywhere.
I wish you could eat them.
Yeah, that would make sense, right? Because you're a horse.
Yeah.
Let me eat my
Or
carrots.
maybe some of this hay that's all over the place.
Yeah.
Like even like maybe like you'd have to be the horse to be able to eat that one food item.
That would be one thing that, now that we've gone past that segment, but that I would say that I like about it is it kind of forces you to do the other archetypes because you have specific quests for those archetypes.
Mm-hmm.
I always like it when a game kind of pushes you out of your comfort zone a bit.
Yeah, when it gives you like a narrative reason to be like, oh, like I don't like playing this particular style. And it's like, okay, but here's a reason to give it a try.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, fine. And then you kind of get used to it over a while. And you're like, okay, I guess it's not so bad. So, final thoughts, games that sustain.
Final thoughts. I like this game. I'd play it again. I would play with the kids. It's a fun time.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Like, it's a pretty good game. Like, it's not amazing.
Yeah.
But like, it's fun and it's unique and it's got a fun art style, and it's got some good humor to it, I think. Not we've played some other games like this. What was it, like Castle Crashers? Very crude humor, so it might not be for everyone. Whereas like this
Right.
one's still got some humor to it, but it's not everything is toilet humor. So it's just kind of a little bit more for everybody,
Yeah.
So what else have you been playing?
So, I've been waiting for this part. I am still playing Dispatch, which is
Oh yeah,
the game I was talking about last time. Oh, so I beat it last night, but because it's like a Telltale game style game, there's multiple different types of endings that you can get based on the choices that you make throughout each episode of the game. So I decided to restart it because I didn't like the ending that I got for one of the characters. It's kind of like you can like pick like one of two characters as like a love interest. You don't have to pick a love interest, but I always like those little side stories. But apparently how you treat one particular character will depend on whether or not they end up as like a hero or remain a villain in the end. So I'm trying to figure out what the algorithm is for it to get that character to be good because she's one of your love interests.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
And
well,
right now
like,
she's coming out a villain or whatever.
yeah. So, she kind of like does this like pretty villainous thing at the end, but like also like, without giving too much away, like ends up doing some good. But there's like a way for her to just end up being like all good. So I'm like, yeah, I want that ending.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try that. And then there's like a couple different choices you can make where like it impacts whether or not you like have a certain character on your team throughout or versus like another. And that comes back to do something else at the end. So I'm going to play through probably a few times, I think. It was really enjoyable.
I think I put that on my wish list.
And yeah, like I had mentioned before, there's definitely some adult stuff in it. So that one would not be one that I would let the kids play. There's like some sexual content in it, and in the Switch version, they just have like the big block sensor over like certain body parts, but the PC version, I think you have the option to do that. I learned.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so Dispatch, can't recommend it enough. It's a great game.
We can talk to this horse. Now
this
is a
is a
horse.
horse.
Your horsey eyes have never beheld such beauty. Nervously, you distract yourself by eating some grass. The majestic stud is the same idea. As you dip your heads, your moist noses touch. You raise your eyes to meet his, and the feeling is electric. This is the horse you've been waiting for, the stallion you've dreamed of your whole horsey life. Of all the strange feelings that come with being a horse, the one feeling you never expected was love. Quest
that was
complete.
amazing.
Experience unbridled love.
Oh, man.
And that's this game.
Well,
You want to stay here forever, but that can't happen. Your work is done. He nickers a gentle goodbye. He'll wait for you as long as it takes. Lucky horse.
I love you.
Games that sustain me. I've been playing a lot of Vampire Survivors. I just unlocked like there was a bunch of stuff that you unlock just by like general progression, and then there's all this other stuff that apparently you unlock by like, oh, you have to like do all these ridiculous things like, oh, play through this level like and make sure you get this thing item and then play through the level again a second time, but do this other thing, and so there's like I'm getting into some silly like what's the word I'm looking for? Like treasure hunter type scenarios to unlock some characters now.
Yeah. Okay.
So that game is still fun and just keeping me thoroughly entertained. Obviously, there's still Helldivers 2. And then, I mean, I also had been playing this game a little bit, I think, this week, which is what got me to suggest it for our episode today.
Yeah.
I'm guarding the eastern gate. None shall pass. You want through? Yeah, right. Don't make me laugh. Do I look like a western gate guard to you? No exceptions. Not even for fellow members of the guard.
What a turd. Fine, we'll circumvent. We'll find a way around you, buddy. Let's see. I think we had some interaction with people.
Oh,
So
yeah.
let me pull that up. RJ had sent me a bunch of videos. I didn't have time to do like a little like run through of everything, but he had also said in the videos, like, don't feel like you need to like talk about this on the podcast. But again, thank you to RJ and everyone else that comments and kind of keeps us feeling like motivated and like people are listening. So, we want to keep doing it. But we've shouted this guy out before, but The Lonely Cats, he left us a comment on Spotify engaging with our question about, like, Aaron's question last week of money wasn't an issue, like, what would you do kind of thing. And he said, if money wasn't an issue, I would buy my dream car, have my own place, and take care of my cats. And he said, I want to live a simple life without all the headaches, but I'm doing all right as is. And then he just said some nice things about us. So thank you, Lonely Cats.
That's a solid answer, I think.
This is a good answer.
Live the simple life.
He's the Lonely Cats. He doesn't want his cats to be lonely.
Yeah. It's like, I just want a fun car and take care of my cats. Like that's a solid plan, I feel like.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I think the only other thing that I've mentioned, I'm sure a lot of our listeners are on the Reddits. I did finally make a Reddit username specific for the podcast.
Oh.
So I'm going to try and plug things on Reddit. Maybe I'll try to start a subreddit at some point if we have enough interest in that.
Oh, I wanted to before we move on. I had something in this that would go in this section that I wanted to talk about. But if you had other people or other stuff first, please finish up.
Oh no, go right ahead.
Oh, I wanted to mention the game review request we got.
Oh, right.
And talk about that
great.
a little bit.
Yeah, please do.
So we got our first game review request through the Steam Curator program, and we unfortunately had to decline it because it just didn't. Oops, I'm trying to open up my phone here and bring this conversation back up.
Oh, you're fine.
We all had, because it had all the info and stuff. Oh yeah, so. Yeah, the game was called Velvet, and it's a puzzle game, but it's a 3D matching puzzle game by the publisher Gambula Games. And we declined to review it because it is a solo puzzle game. Also, it's one of those ones that reveals a picture and is adult themed, which, nothing wrong with that. Perfectly fine.
Yeah,
but
some people like those games.
We do have our kids that listen to the show, and that might be a little weird and awkward. So,
and that are on our Steam family accounts.
Yeah. So ultimately, we were like, we have to decline. But I don't know about you, but I was super excited to get our first game review offer. I didn't care what it was or who it was from. That was still exciting, I thought.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was just nice to see like somebody was like, hey, maybe these guys will try our game out.
Yeah, they seem like they were like a new studio starting out or something, because I didn't see like a big history of other games, and when I looked them up, they had a YouTube, and it was like their YouTube channel was made like, I want to say like last month or something. So
right, yeah,
so,
which is totally fine.
Shout out to people shooting their shot. Sorry we couldn't be of more help.
Yeah, good luck to those guys. I hope they do get some response and people enjoy their stuff.
Yeah, that was all I had. Did you have anything else?
I don't think so.
All right, so thank you very much to anybody listening or still listening, and shout out to Lonely Cats, because that dude is just, we hear from him, we see him like interacting with our stuff like every week. So thanks, bud.
Yeah, we love you and your cats.
Yeah. And thank you to Matthew for our intro. Thank you to Afterlife Boy for all of our show music. And check out or follow our curator page and stuff.
Yeah, you can find the links to all of our things on coopchaos.com. You can email us at coopchaospodcast@gmail.com if you want to send in some game suggestions or get in touch with us to play some games with us. You can join our Discord. The link is in the show notes. Link to our Instagram is in the show notes. Any way that you want to reach out to us, feel free. You can send carrier pigeon letters. We'll take those too. Thanks for listening.
All game audio and sounds featured on Co-op Chaos are the exclusive rights of their respective developers.
We saved the horses.
Hooray for horses.
Goodbye, horses.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, horses.
And suddenly a wild Buffalo Bill appears.